You are tuned in to the 5-Minute Signal, Business and Wealth. I am Vivian Thorne, economic strategist. This is not a finance podcast. This is a blueprint for building and defending your economic fortress. We don't do speculation here, we do strategy. 5 minutes on the clock, let's get to work. Yesterday, March 4th, the S&P 500 lived up to the March Madness moniker. We saw a market struggling to reconcile two opposing forces: the raw, visceral fear of the escalating U.S Iran conflict and the cold, hard data of a resilient domestic economy. The index dipped toward the 6,800 mark early in the session as oil breached $83 a barrel, before buyers stepped in to defend the 6,750 to 6,775 support zone. It was a day of high-velocity repositioning, ending with a slight rebound that left many wondering if the floor has truly been set or if we are merely standing on a trapdoor. This volatility matters because it is currently being dictated by the VIX, the CBO Volatility Index. Often called the fear gauge, the VIX measures the market's expectation of 30-day volatility based on S&P 500 index options. When the VIX spikes, as it did yesterday, crossing the 22 level, it signifies that investors are paying a massive premium for protection. For the economic strategist, the VIX isn't just a measure of fear. It's a speedometer. It tells you how fast the sentiment is shifting. High VIX readings often precede market bottoms, but they also signal that the price of admission for new capital is at its most expensive in terms of risk. The hard truth is this: the market does not care about your desire for peace or stability. It cares about clarity. Right now, the blood in the streets is not just a metaphor. It is the literal consequence of sovereign conflict in the Persian Gulf. Conventional wisdom tells you to wait for the all-clear signal. I am telling you that by the time that signal arrives, the alpha will have been harvested by those with more courage and better data. The danger isn't the volatility itself, it's the paralysis it induces in the unprepared. If you are waiting for a headline that says everything is fine before you deploy capital, you are not a strategist, you are a spectator. The hard truth is this: the market does not care about your desire for peace or stability, it cares about clarity. Right now, the blood in the streets is not just a metaphor, it is the literal consequence of sovereign conflict in the Persian Gulf. Conventional wisdom tells you to wait for the all-clear signal. I am telling you that by the time that signal arrives, the alpha will have been harvested by those with more courage and better data. The danger isn't the volatility itself, it's the paralysis it induces in the unprepared. If you are waiting for a headline that says everything is fine before you deploy capital, you are not a strategist, you are a spectator. Here are the actionable moves for today, March 5th. First, use the VIX as your entry trigger. Historically, when the VIX sustains a level above 20, we are in a high-reward, high-risk environment. Do not buy the dip blindly. Instead, look for a VIX reversal, a scenario where the VIX begins to trend downward, even if the S&P 500 is still flat. This divergence is the first sign that the panic is exhausted and the economic fortress is being rebuilt. Second, identify your tactical entry levels. The 6,750 level on the S&P 500 is the line in the sand. If the index holds this level through today's session, despite the geopolitical noise, it confirms a higher low. This is your signal that the institutional money is quietly absorbing the retail panic. If we break below 6,750, step back. The next support doesn't appear until significantly lower. This level is relevant because it represents the psychological and technical floor where value seekers outweigh the hedges. Third, shift your sector allocation to sovereign resilience. While the broad index is under pressure, specific sectors like defense, aerospace, and energy are decoupled from the general malaise. If you are entering the S&P 500 via an index fund, ensure your portfolio is balanced with individual positions in critical infrastructure companies, those whose earnings are fueled rather than drained by global instability. The window to capitalize on sovereign-driven fear is always narrower than it appears. I'm Vivian Thorne. This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp. This program is for informational and educational purposes only. Always consult with a qualified professional before making any financial decisions.